deadline to get your real ID is real soon, in just 1 month, and it could ruin your vacation plans if you don't have it.
Yeah, May 7th is the enforcement date. NBC 10's Molly Levine has everything you need to know.
Flying internationally or domestically as summer travel approaches, having a real ID will save you time and headache at the airport.
You do not have a real ID compliant ID as of May 7th. It may take you longer to get through screening because we have to go through different means to validate and verify who you are.
And it won't just slow you down at the airport. A real ID will also be required to enter a federal building or military institution starting May 7th.
Now don't panic, you might already have a real ID. Here's how to tell. Take out your license. If you have a gold star in the upper corner, that means you're good to go. And that's the same for Massachusetts and Rhode Island residents.
Currently, in excess of 80% of the people nationwide are showing up at airports with ID that is compliant.
There are at least a dozen other acceptable forms, including a U.S. passport, a Department of Defense ID, or a veteran health ID card, to name a few. And those under 18, you don't need a real ID.
Massachusetts, we're at 57% compliance, which means 3.1 million of our licensed drivers and identification card holders have a real ID compliant credential.
We're looking pretty good in Rhode Island. We're currently at about 59% acceptance rate for real ID.
To get your real ID, you'll have to go to the DMV. In Rhode Island, it's required to make an appointment, while in Massachusetts, it's highly recommended, but they do accept walk-ins. Just make sure to bring the required paperwork.
Proof of identity, which would be your document to show legal presence.
Plus 2 proof of residency documents and a social security number. When you apply for the real ID, you'll be given a temporary license for 10 to 14 days. Make sure to factor that into your plans because TSA doesn't accept a temporary license. The biggest message to travelers heading to the airport:
allow time. Give yourself at least an hour and a half.
Full list of acceptable TSA IDs is on our website, turnto10.com. Molly Levine, NBC 10 News.